Let's get the latest now from developments in Mangaung. The magistrates court there postponing the case of 7 people, including Edwin Sodi, who have been charged with corruption in relation to the Asbestos scandal in the Free State. The group were accused of misusing government money, and the R255 million disappeared. And of course, also looking ahead to the appearance in court on Friday by Asbestos. Sipho Ngwema is the spokesperson for the National Prosecuting Authority. Sipho, good afternoon to you. I presume you were expecting this postponement. Is this what you had planned?
Good afternoon, Steve. Yes, indeed. Of course, we didn't set a trial date for today. We know that most likely the trial is likely to take place next year. But also you must remember that there are more accused who have to be added to the indictment. About 2 or 3 of them, and there's one, of course, that is taking place on Friday, part of this case. So all those things must culminate into a trial next year, and therefore we're working towards that date.
What can you tell us about the people who are going to be added? I mean, are we going to see more arrests here?
There's no doubt, Stephen. Investigations are continuing, and as we have said, we are expecting 2 or 3 more arrests and before the trial can start. So indeed we are preparing for a trial. We are very close to a trial, and I'm sure that by the time we come back, all the arrests that have to be made would have been made by then.
Are you able to tell us who's going to be arrested, Sipho? I mean, I'm sure they know.
Not at all. You must remember at this point investigations are still continuing. So once the relevant work has been done and the necessary warrants have been obtained by those who have to execute them, those people must be brought to court. So in order for those people to be secured to come to court, that investigation must be done. And that work is what the prosecutor expects between now and the beginning of next year.
Obviously, this all feeds into the confirmation by the Hawks yesterday of the arrest warrant, the signing of the arrest warrant for Asbestos. How is that going to be managed? He has to be arrested before he can appear in court, right?
All I can say, Stephen, is that as the National Prosecuting Authority, we are preparing to be in court on Friday. We are making sure that all the logistics are possible in order for whoever is going to appear in relation to this case is able to appear, and therefore subsequently is added to the rest of the accused that appeared today.
You're not going to say any more than that. This is a huge issue. There have been claims of interference in the prosecutorial process. Do you deny those claims?
Look, Stephen, we act according to the rule of law, and the law says follow evidence. Where there's credible evidence, you must act irrespective of who the evidence leads you to. And you will see, as this case progresses, we issue indictments, and we'll see in the indictment that we are led by facts, and those facts will be led before a presiding officer who in the end must take a decision. So the accused have a right also to present their case, but I think people involved will see that nothing has been cooked with regards to the facts that we will be putting before the presiding officer. So from our side, we are doing our work to make sure that the law is applied. South Africa is a country of laws, and those laws have to be respected, and we have to make sure that we act within the values of our constitution, and to make sure that whoever has broken the law should be accountable, and therefore the courts will decide in the end whether or not what we allege is true or not.
Are you ready for the case, Sipho? There are not going to be any embarrassing delays, postponements, unable to continue with the prosecution?
As I said to you, when people appear, particularly in the cases, in the recent cases around these big corruption cases, we serve them with indictments, and those indictments show exactly what we are alleging, and therefore we are fairly ready. As I said, in this particular case, there's 2 or 3 more people that need to be added, and once that has been done, we set a date next year, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Sipho Ngwema, I'll continue pushing you, and I know you would continue pushing back. Thanks very much indeed. Do appreciate the time. The spokesperson for the National Prosecuting Authority. All right.